Going live in 3, 2,
Oh my God,
1.
you're so stupid.
It is Wednesday. We're in the starboard engine room. Actually, this would be the engine room. This would be my bedroom.
This is my bed, just to be clear.
Engine room, bedroom. Engine room, there's the wardrobe.
Super sexy.
And the walk-in shower.
Yep. And
On the next edition
Andy's clothes.
of the traveling dirty pants.
Oh my God, we're just going to burn those things.
I wouldn't get a match with these for anything. We pulled the old engine out, we dropped the new one in, and we learned some things today. We learned that which is our left hand? Work with me, guys. Is this left or is this left? This one or this one?
It's the one I do not write with.
We mounted the engine in. We've got that down. It's all tightened up. We got it mounted
See how pretty?
to the belt housing of the sail drive. It's beautiful. It's got a spacer in there. When you go from a GM to a YM30, there's a 7/8 inch spacer that has to go in between, which was fun to figure out, but we did it. So we've done most of our plumbing connections. We've learned that we didn't have the right raw water out going to a bell siphon hose or an anti-siphon device that gets fed back into our exhaust elbow. So in the morning I'll get some bigger pipe that I could run temporarily that'll just make a U to go into here. Then I've got to get a bigger anti-siphon device that I'll mount either back in the cabinet or back behind this wall with some 1-inch pipe. The YM has a better cooling system than the 3GM30FC, and hopefully that'll help extend oil life and make it a lot happier on long runs. Last few things we need to do is we've got a 80 amp alternator mounted up on this thing. It's brand new. It's just been installed and tested. We're going to put our Balmar alternator protection device, because we do charge lithium batteries, and when those batteries hit full, the BMS on the batteries have a tendency of taking a really hard load and then shutting off. And when that happens, if it happens too hard, it can damage the diodes in the alternator. There's diodes in the back of the voltage regulator itself. So this is just a big external diode that helps soften that blow. So I'm getting ready to hook up the alternator. We've got the wiring harness hooked in, and then I'm going to hook up the starter and solenoid right under here. And other than that, we've got to prime the fuel system, and
We ain't cranking this damn thing.
we're going to do a sea trial hopefully tomorrow. There's been some drama here on the dock. We were supposed to originally come in days ago. Anyway, down here.
Sorry, it's all about you. I forgot.
Not here. My eyes. Okay, right back up here. Now, don't check out the merchandise.
Sure, whatever.
So this is a Mexican American dock
You cannot say that.
next to a seafood company, and the guy that owns the little marina here is really nice. He got us in here and only charged us a month's worth of rent
Dockage for a night for 2 hours.
for 2 hours, but then he said we could stay the night because the wind was blowing.
I think that's self-preservation, so we don't take out any boats on our way off the dock.
Yeah, we were supposed to come in days ago, and then yesterday it was only blowing like 4 knots. It was
I know, it was
beautiful
beautiful.
Chamber of Commerce weather. Today we woke up and it was blowing like 16, 18. Finally got the confirmation to come in. It was blowing 24. Coming in on one engine, narrow little channel. It's not Mark 12. Derelict boats everywhere.
We're not derelict. Well,
Cats
it's a
and dogs
repair yard.
living together. It's pandemonium, the end of civilization as we know.
It's fishing boats. I don't know what you expect.
We lifted the old one out, we put the new one in, got it mounted up, and then somebody from one of these other businesses came over and was mad that we were still on the dock, and he said it was his dock. And
And then I asked him if he needed it, and he said no. And I was like, well, then what's from? What's from then, dude?
so our week's worth of, our month's worth of payment to use the bulkhead wall might translate into about 20 hours. We'll see. And then once I get these parts tomorrow, hopefully we'll do a sea trial, get all this stuff put away. I'll have my bed back again tonight. Then I've got to yank it all back out again tomorrow. It's all fun. Then we get to do a little bit of gel coat repair up
Yep.
right up here.
To the gel and the coating store.
Then we've got to
It's a
do
mess. We don't have any rain coming anytime soon, do we?
nope, a little bit of epoxy to do the bracing, some
Headliner maintenance.
headliner maintenance. Life on a boat is feature creek. It is not all sipping pina coladas in the islands. If that's what you think it is,
Then you need to go over on that boat. That one.
that's just a supply boat. That's not pina coladas. I bet that is a dry boat.
They bring the stuff for the pina coladas.
They might. I bet there's plenty of Bud Light drank on that boat.
I don't know.
Consumed, drank, something
Drink,
like that.
drunk,
Drunk.
drunken,
Anyway,
drinking.
this will all be part of a longer video, but this will be stories of the dirty shorts, like volume 2 or 3.
Oh my god, they're so gross.
And this is my clean pair.
Oh my god. You didn't introduce your helper.
Oh, this is one of
Not
my,
me.
This is one of my favorite helpers ever.
This is Armin Ramen.
This is Ramen Armin. He is on SV Jody. You guys have a channel? Give him a shout out.
No channel.
No,
We
they
got
don't have a channel.
Instagram at SV Jody.
SV Jody.
Feel free to follow.
Jody, not
Yeah.
Jodi. There's no heart or smiley face over the eye or anything like that. They're from Hull and
Mass.
Hull, Massachusetts. Didn't clarify that. And when I tell stories about how awesome cruisers are, I always lead off with the story of Armin and Joe. And I'm just going to get sidetracked here because I love getting sidetracked. Is we met them in the islands and we tagged along for a few days, and then we met back up in South Carolina.
Yeah, Charleston.
In Charleston, or just
No, Myrtle Beach.
Wasn't Myrtle Beach?
It was,
Yeah, y'all were in Charleston. We were gone.
it was at Osprey. You guys anchored in the
Yeah,
Oxbow.
yes.
So that was
that's
closer to
right.
Myrtle Beach. And we spent a couple of evenings together having dinner
Pizza.
on the boat.
Yep.
And when we went north, we didn't mesh up on schedule, but we were coming back south this year. We were hiding from some weather, and they told us to come over to a little anchorage. And it was getting late, sun was going down. It was still sunlight at 7 o'clock at night. They waved from the shore and said they'd be out in the morning with breakfast. Lo and behold, 8 a.m., they're on the bank. Go over and pick them up in the dinghy. And I could be embellishing this. No, I never embellish anything. They got on the boat, they fed us breakfast. Armin handed me the keys to his car.
The Sunmobile.
The Sunmobile. A little Nissan Leaf. They've got solar on their house, so it charges their car for them. And said, as long as you're in town, you can use my car.
So we stayed.
It was good. It felt like extended cruising for us, you know.
And then we went to Boston, which isn't far, and they came and spent the day with us there, and then we went back to Hull.
But the hospitality of cruisers is this. It is Armin, it is Joe, significant other. Is that the right thing to say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I mean, I've offered to officiate anything.
It's Joe
I
Fo.
call myself Joe's main side piece usually. I'm not sure what else we've got going on.
I'm just the road beef.
Well, I mean, you kind of live in close quarters, so if there's anything going on, I think you would know. Just saying.
And they have Joe's dad on board with them when they travel sometimes. That's Papa Frazier. He's awesome and always welcome on my boat. Yesterday,
Armin's like, good, let me bring him over.
yesterday, Armin came over and helped us get prepped for today, and he's been here all day and just been awesome and helpful. And he went back and took a nap apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So Nick comes downstairs later. He's like, "Hey, Mom, can you call and see if
Armin can come play?
Can come over and play?"
He said, is Armin coming back for dinner? I was like, no, I don't think so. He goes, can you call him and see if they can come play? If he can come play.
This is cruising. This is what it's all about. It is not pina coladas and sitting. I mean, if it is, I love it when it is, but it's not all. Sometimes it's pumping down a little bit of cash and throwing some sweat equity and just doing it yourself. You gotta do things that are outside your comfort zone, which is one of my topics I talk about in a Eagle Scout discussion that's going to be this weekend. Anyway, we're going to sign off from now. Clean up after yourselves. Tell your friends and family you love them. Spay and neuter your pets.
And your children.
And maybe your kids. Love you guys. Peace out.